Hey, what's up guys, Lago here. Today we're going to review something I just got in right now from Amazon. The Dragon Stars Super Yi-Shinron, Omega Shenron from Dragon Ball GT. So here's the box. Typical Dragon Ball Dragon Stars box with the image here on the side. Nice little image. I haven't seen this image before. Looks like a new illustration. The back, no cross cell, just an image of the figure, and then the other side with the same image. And then the top and the bottom. So let's take a look at the figure from inside the box. As you can see, he has kind of like the stern face. You do see the pins everywhere, which is typical of Dragon Stars, but again, these are like $25 figures, so you're not expecting SHF quality. But the good thing about it is that it kind of hints at that there might be a SHF on the way. Usually that's kind of the case. Comes with 2 fists, 2 open hands, and you could see the printing on the Dragon Balls looks pretty good. Little wash may help it, but yeah, let's open this up. So one of the interesting things here is right before I got it out of the package, I was thinking, you know, he has spikes in the back and the box was kind of thin. So once you open it, you can see that the spikes in the back are not on them. They kind of come in the back in a little package like this, and you have to plug them in. It also comes with instructions on how to plug them in with numbers. So let's get to that. Another interesting thing is on the clamshell, it actually has numbers on it so you can know what they are. And let me see. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So, you know, you have the numbers on the clamshell and you just follow it with what it says here in the instructions. So here he is out of the package. As you can see, with the spikes on, they're back here. You can see they come out like that. Really gives him a good thickness to it. See it all around. And I put the fist hands on it. Now, let's take a look at the height real quick. How tall is it? Here we go. We are looking at, I would say 7, but when you put the, let me see, when you put the spikes up there, 7 3/4 almost. Okay, so it's a pretty tall figure, hefty piece, which is great. And that's what you want for this character. Now, one of the things that I think they did really well was that all of the spikes are extremely soft plastic and they bend a lot. So let's zoom into it so you can see a little better. So you can see that they bend a lot, even the ones in the back. And one thing I forgot to mention is that the back, also these have different, I guess, keyholes. So they all go in a certain spot. This one's off a little bit. And they're soft as well. And they do have numbers on them too. Okay, and you can see all the little details. There is no paint shading or anything on it. There is, you know, just a deco here on the Dragon Balls, a little bit of here. I guess you could call that paint, the deco on the eyes. And the face looks really nice too. I mean, you can always go and give it a little bit of a wash to give it a little bit more oomph. But I'm really happy with it so far. It's way better than that third party. Okay, let's take a look at a little bit more of the details. You can see the face has the eyes and the outlines over there, 3 spikes in the chin. It does have the pointy eyes. It does have the little details and lines. I don't know if you can see that right over there. Get some light on it. Too much. Okay. We have some paint here, some blue over here, some blue in the neck. You have the Dragon Balls really painted well. You can see the stars really clean. You have the bendable spikes. All of these are bendy. You have the spikes on the knuckles. It's kind of soft, not too soft, not as soft as that. The legs, they're blue in here. The spikes over here, they're a little bit softer too, not too soft. And then you also have the feet. Now we go to the back. You can see all the little details there. And not gonna lie, Dragon Star's really stepped up their game with this. This is something I didn't expect it to be so well done. Now let's go into articulation. So for articulation, let's start with the head. The head can move up about that much, down about that much. Okay, side to side. Okay, can turn all the way around. That's kind of interesting. Something like that, that's weird. Okay, but that's good. Arms, they're almost on like these like ratchety joints, so you can kind of see they kind of click. Goes like that. Bicep swivel all the way around, really smooth. Double joints, they go about that much. No butterfly, but that's kind of like given with Dragon Stars. Okay, it's gonna be the same thing with the other arm. You're not gonna get any ab crunch there, but you do get this turning here, and that kind of goes, that's one of the things that these figures lack. It goes just about that much. There's not much in it. Okay, and kind of figured because all Dragon Stars are lacking in the ab crunch area. Nothing at the diaphragm either, it's just down here. Now let's look at the legs. You have the drop down right there. Go up about this much, side about that much. Double jointed, that's one thing, the spikes kind of go. Double jointed knees. Let's bring that down. And the spikes will come off while you're messing around with it though. So you keep that in mind. It goes about back about that much. Front about that much. Let's see what the splits are like. I mean, if you turn it all the way, you do get splits like that. All right. Those go back in. It's really, it's nice. It's smooth too. It doesn't feel bad. It doesn't feel too cheap either. And then here we have the ankles, and they don't really bend too much, and no toe. So not much on the ankle, about that much. No toe. But again, this is a $20 Omega Shenron. And it looks really good. It also comes with open hands like this, and those just peg on. So let's take a look at some size comparisons now. All right, so let's check out some size comparisons here. I picked a few figures that you would see Omega Shenron with. So let's start off with Super Saiyan 4 Goku from SHF. Okay, let me just set him up. There he is, and you can see that Omega Shenron does tower over him. He is much thicker. All right, that looks pretty good. Really good scale here. Let's go with my boy Vegeta. Okay, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Oh, let me fix that up real quick. There he is with Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. You can see Vegeta's a little upset that he's so much taller than him. You can see side by side. There you go. You can see him much taller. Really good scale with the SHF line. All right, what's next? Let's see. with the Super Saiyan 4 Goku Rose, Goku Black. I don't know what you would call this one actually. Goku Black, I guess. Okay, and you can see he is a little bit taller than usual. Let's go with another third party here. So we're gonna be with Super Saiyan 5. I know this is a match everybody was waiting for at one point. This guy's so hard to stand up, so back heavy. And there you go, he's in a hall. You can see Super Saiyan 5 with him. And that is a cool design. Right? That looks like that'd be a great battle. All right, let's take a look at with, say, like you want to do some GT stuff, Kid Goku. Obviously, this is not Kid Goku from GT, but this is Kid Goku from Dragon Ball. Some of you might have costumes or something. And there he is with Kid Goku from Dragon Ball. See that there. All right, side by side. Really nice. And then let's take a look at it with another Vegeta from Dragon Ball Super. Not in the greatest pose. You can see him with Dragon Ball Super Vegeta. Okay, and just for fun, let's take a look at it with a Super Battle Collection. There you go, the Vegito from Super Battle Collection. Let's take a look at it with a Marvel Legend that just was thrown at the table. Okay. These things stink at standing, but you can see it goes up to the shoulder. These are just things that are on my table. A Battle Toad. I just did the review on this a couple weeks ago. Same with the Battle Toad. Actually look pretty cool together. And this is getting mad long, but okay, why not? A turtle from NECA. I don't know if this is ever gonna happen, but a NECA turtle. You can see that there. And last but not least, the one and only Mexican bootleg Uzaru. Right there. Gotta fix the camera for that one. Okay, so Mexican bootleg Uzaru with Yi-Shinron. All in all, it's a really good figure. It's a really good stand-in for eventually the SHF. Obviously, the SHF is going to be, I think, going to be thicker. It's going to have way more articulation, much better detail, and a different facial expressions. But for now, this is a really, really good stand-in while we wait for that to kind of show up. I do like it a lot. I've always wanted an Omega Shenron. I'm a big fan of this character design, and I'm pretty surprised it got here already, so I was pretty excited when it came out. Obviously some limited articulation, you see the pins, lack of paint, but the addition of these bendable spikes, the clean deco, the semi-smooth articulation, nothing's really falling apart. I do think this is a really good figure for your collection, and if you don't get it or don't have it and you want something like it, I think this is the one to go with, because that third party does look a little awkward. But yeah, thanks again for watching. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Peace out.